Alright, boom. Let's run it. I think this is day 17. Yeah. Day 17, backtesting every day. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna trade London tonight in a couple hours. That's why I got a Red Bull at 8 p.m. 8:30. But yeah, before we start, if you want to learn from my mentor, I'm gonna leave a link in my bio. Best mentor on the planet. Daily group calls, daily trade reviews, weekly outlooks, and a really good strategy that I use. And if you really refine it, the strategy has like an 80% win rate over a long period amount of time. So, also a link to FXREPLAY. If you want to sign up for FXREPLAY, I think you get like 15% off. But yeah, I've noticed my videos have been getting views actually, so I just want to plug that shit real quick. But if not, totally fine. It doesn't affect my life in any way. But yeah, let's jump into it. So I'm doing an April London session. Let's just jump right in, I guess. Don't really like the structure we're forming here. That's not even worth it. I'd like to see a high or a low get swept before I even go in. Okay. There we go. That looks really good. Right at 3 a.m. I'm going to target this high. We took out this low, internal manipulation, some nice displacement. I'm going to go in for 2 minis here. Make sure my mic's good. Yup. Burn barrel. Okay, stopped out right there. GG's. Do we have SMT here? No. So honestly, I just targeted too much. This was plenty to target. And just based off the structure here, obviously we're not going to go to that high because we're just playing ping pong. Alright, so we're kind of in this 15-minute BISI here. We have a gap right here that we filled already. Filled on both indexes. I'd like to see what we do from here. Just what type of structure we're forming. Okay. There's just like nothing going on here. This is just chop. Like this range we're in looks so terrible, dude. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, here we go. We have bullish SMT with this low as of now. Okay, this looks good. I'm just gonna target that high. That's all I need. For like a 1-to-1 roughly. Yeah. Bruv. There's no way. Alright, so we wanted to internally manipulate one more time before we ran, which I should have been on the lookout for because we didn't get it. But yeah, we got stopped out by a tick and then price ran to TP. So had the right narrative overall, but just didn't wait for that internal manipulation. That was my mistake there. Okay, I kind of like that. Okay, so I think we're definitely going to run lower here. It's only 250 though. Another thing is we just didn't take out that internal high. So I just don't know how I feel about it. I kind of want to wait for maybe this low to get swept. Yeah. Brother, like, what is going on here? This just doesn't look good. Like, yeah, we manipulated this low twice. We're displacing away from it, but we also have manipulation here. I just don't know what to do here, if I'm being totally honest. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a breakout. This is negative RR, obviously, but I'm still gonna take it. I think that high is inevitable. So honestly, that was a shit entry. Shouldn't have even entered there, but just building my negative balance so the come up is even better. That's what I'm doing. It's all strategic. It's strategic. It's what you guys don't understand. We have this gap here that I would like to see get filled in the session. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, but I would like to see that. Okay, we swept that low. I'd like to see a rebalance. I'm just not really sure if price wants to continue. We've already displaced to the downside quite a bit in the session, so I'd like to be patient here and wait. Okay. Now we really swept that low. This is also shorting the bottom of ranges that I don't really want to do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. This actually looks pretty good for longs. Besides the fact we are sweeping that internal high. Yeah, I'm gonna go long here. That's like the only really target I have, and my stops have to be pretty loose here. Boom, one candle. One candle free. Honestly, ideal entry was probably something like this, but we just swept that internal high with that, so it's like, but I don't know. That was, if I took this, it'd be more discretionary based, but this is guaranteed. I'll bet you this runs too. Yeah, bit ran eventually to this high. I ain't sitting through that, bro. I'm out in 5 minutes max. Strategy link in bio. Learn from my mentor. He's the GOAT. No glaze. My mentor made 50 G's in a day. 50 G's. I think it was today. He made 50 G's in funded accounts. So if you want to learn from him, click the link in my bio. That'll go to his WAP. Do we have SMT here? Okay, no SMT. I'm going to take this long here just up towards this high. This is a pretty A+ setup, I'm not going to lie. CE disrespect of that range. We have SIBI disrespect here. Yeah, I'm going to take this. Bruv. Okay, so technically we got stopped out there. Once again, we need the internal manipulation, bro. We need the internal manipulation. We need it. We need it. I would have been pissed if that was live market, bro. I would have been pissed. But that's also why candle closure is so important. Because you see this not fully closed, you're like, oh, I'm gonna go short, or target that low. Then it closes up here, souping the low, and then you get stopped out. Like, candle closure is key. Make sure my camera didn't freeze. Yeah. We're up as fuck, dude. We're so up. I'm not gonna lie, longs here look kind of nice. We do have internal manipulation there. It's just kind of too early. Go down to like 1 mini for this. This looks really good. It might be too good to be true, but let's see. Okay, still like, I'd like to wait another 5 candles. Okay, I'm gonna take this. I think we've rebalanced enough. Internal manipulation. Internal manipulation. Candle. Holy bumbleclad, dude. Holy shit. Imagine catching that, bro. Should I just stop using take profits and just close? That might be the move. But until I get on Express, for my second Express account, it doesn't really do me any good, honestly. At least having more than 1,500. But once I get on Express, bro, it's over. It's over. Alright, can you just load, bruv? Can you just load my FXREPLAY, please? It's taking fucking forever, dude. I'm watching Myron Gaines while I do this. Thermal manipulation, as well as manipulation with that high. Shorts here look kind of beast, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah. That short would have worked out. But that was at like 235 or 240. So I'd like to wait. Maybe I could catch the longs back up, possibly. I should have restarted my laptop before I did this shit, dude. I'm probably gonna wait for a rebalance here. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And yeah, that's a good TP. And as promised... Oh, did we get stopped? Did we get stopped there? We barely got stopped by 1 point. Not even by half a point we got stopped. But overall, that's a W. Right narrative. The internal manipulation, man. Internal manipulation. We need it. Fucking need it. I love Myron, bruh. Myron's a goat. Alright. Okay, can my FXREPLAY load, please? Shit, man. Yes, reload. 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 Alright. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully we're back. Boom. Low-key, I'm thinking short. I'm thinking bearish for the day, for the session. Or if we're respecting CE of this area. Actually, I might be thinking longs. I don't know. We just have this nice manipulation here with this high. We've kind of been running lower, but I'm not going to predict anything. Okay, now we've manipulated to the downside like 4 times. So I am thinking short. Alright, 1 mini. 1 mini at 50 points, $1,000 bucks. Boom. 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Guys, get in the Discord. Click the link in my bio. Get in the Discord. Your life will change. Your life will change. I'm gonna record my trades too. I'm gonna record London tonight. I'll probably upload that tonight too. But yeah. So you can just see how goated the strategy is, bro. Because the strategy is so good if your psychology is in check. Well, any strategy is good, but with this strategy, man, you can just you can take so many different moves. It's so goated. Bruv. This new laptop was supposed to be better. It's supposed to be better. We manipulated that external high. I'm thinking bearish for the day. Obviously that could change as soon as 3 a.m. opens, that we could just run. We could rally, but yeah. Do we get any internal manip? No internal manip yet. Okay. I'm going short here. Go short here. Alright, stopped out there. I just want to see if my narrative was right. Yeah, once again. But yeah, stop loss needed to go there. Always has to go above the manipulation. That's honestly something I've been lacking on recently. I haven't really been suffering it from at live market, but if there's internal manipulation, your stop loss needs to go above or below it in any case. Even if it's a reversal, wherever the manipulation is that's causing the reversal, your stop loss needs to go above or below it every time. Doesn't matter if your RR is negative. That's the right stop loss placement. Alright, what are we doing here, bro? This just looks so bad. This just looks terrible. I'm thinking sells. No, maybe this is the ideal entry then. For 9 points? Yeah, fuck that, dude. Okay, we swept that high now. Now I'm looking for this high. SMT here. Kind of missed the move here, honestly. Yeah, that was the ideal entry, that long right there. So I kind of missed it. I'm just going to go to the next day. Okay, we have PXH with that high. I'm thinking longs. I am low-key thinking longs here to that high. Because we swept this high here. And then we came back down for this high, forming PXH. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go 2 minis here. Okay, internal manipulation there. Alright, we might have gotten edged here. Yeah, we got edged. So that would have ran for 20 points after chopping around for a little bit. Right narrative, got a little greedy. Targeted a little too much, so no problem. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, bullish SMT with this low. I'm thinking longs here. What would be my RR here? Yeah, let's do 1-to-1 here. Honestly, I gotta practice what I preach. Gotta practice what I preach, man. There's no reason why we shouldn't continue yet. So like I said, man, stops below the manip. Your trade will most likely work out if you know what you're doing. Why did it take me to 459? The zins are corroding my gums. I might have to quit. Ooh, some nice manipulation there. Like to see a rebalance. Okay, I guess that was a rebalance, maybe. If we get more of a deeper rebalance and some nice displacement, I'll think about going short. Whoa. Okay, I really like this actually. This looks really good. Short this. Some beautiful internal manipulation there. Stops above. And beautiful. This is a good month for London, bro. Beautiful month. Keep it a stack. Gosh, bro. Okay, nice. Took that high, 247. Whoa. Kind of ran after that. Price pretty volatile. But what are we doing on the higher time frame? That's PXH, even though it's kind of late. Well, we just didn't have a good rebalance. That's the only thing. I want to see like a good rebalance. I know like this general range right here, which we might not get, but hey, we manipulated that high. Now I'm thinking sells, bro. It's 302. And we have SMT with that high. Yeah, I'm gonna short this. And have a wide stop loss. 50-point stop loss. I'm just gonna target 1-to-1. Come on, bro. This is just so choppy. Finally. I guess that's pretty common for London, though. We just chop around until we finally get TP hit. Okay. Some nice internal manipulation there. I'm honestly thinking sells. Not gonna lie. I want to wait a little bit. Okay. Now we've manipulated. That's the second time we've manipulated. Stops right there. Okay. I don't like that. Yeah, stopped out right there. Yeah, so honestly, just no candle closure displacement. The only confluence I really had was we manipulated this low and then internal manipulation. But narrative was actually correct, it's looking like. It was targeting that high, so I guess if you entered here, you could have banked a little bit. Yeah, that was my. But just based off the true displacement, like there was no good entry here. Should have waited for the manipulation, which we got. But we don't even have any manipulation besides that. But all right, let's go to the next day. Whatever. 237. We're just placing lower. We're in about CE of this range. Ooh, I really like this. Beautiful internal manipulation there. What could I target in this case? Target that for like a 1-to-1. Beautiful. This honestly looks like an A plus setup right at 230. Let me keep it a stack. Swept the high. Internally manipulated. Okay, ran that once more. I think we're gonna come up for this high. If I'm being totally honest, it's 250, so pretty good time. Is that 25 points? Yeah. Enter here for like a 1-to-1 roughly. Okay, stopped out right there. GG's. Should have waited for more of a rebalance in this case. So narrative was just totally wrong. Um, what went wrong here? So honestly, ideal entry was a PXH based entry, targeting something like that. If you were gonna go long, and then obviously if you wanted to wait for shorts, wait for a little more structure, you could have waited for this internal manipulation there, short, somewhere right here, targeting this low. That was a very good entry. It's all good. 238. Filled that gap. We're displacing through it. Oh, I guess we didn't take that gap. I'm thinking buys. Not yet, obviously, but I think I'm just going to go long, targeting that gap. Okay, stopped out right there. Damn. Same thing. No rebalance. No rebalance, bro. That was a retarded ass trade. Keep it a stack. SMT with this high. Now we're running lower. This chart looks absolutely fucked. Swept all those low resistance highs. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna go long here. I wanted buys, but still gonna take it. This is a buy. Bro, what? We got stopped out right there. No problem, man. It's no problem. It's no problem. Boom, 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 boom. Price looks really choppy here. Took the high. I'd like to see what we do from here. Okay, now we just took that internal low. We do have some nice displacement. CE is being respected after 5 candles. Okay, now we just ran it. Now we're just so late. I'm just not even going to take anything. We're just so late. Okay, that was the last day. Overall W session. 45 minutes in. I still got my Ribble. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all tomorrow in the next one. Peace.